What is good, my friends? Great to be with you all here today on a Saturday. Thank you for joining me for the second stream of Beattober. Welcome, everybody. Thank you for hanging out with me today on a weekend in the home studio. I hope you're all doing well, no matter where you're watching in the world. Let me know about the audio levels, if everything's sounding and looking good. We are going to have some fun times today. We are actually going to be checking out a brand new sub-bass plugin called Subcraft by UJam. Link is in the description, but we'll talk about that in a moment. We're going to be making bangers with that today. I already made a beat with it and posted it as my Beattober beat. So that's the main part of what we're doing today. Making some booming bass sounds with Subcraft. We're also going to have a couple giveaways because it's Beattober. We're also going to be reviewing your Beattober beats, which if you are already participating in Beattober and you're already in the Discord, I will let you know when to drop those beats. I made a channel for it this morning. Hold though, don't post those beats yet. But how's everybody doing? It's day 12 of Beattober. Who has posted their day 12 beat is what I would like to know. Have you posted your day 12 beat? Are you still working on it? Are we skipping Saturdays? What are you up to? Also, let me know where you are tuning in from. I would also like to remind everybody that we are raising money for a great cause all Beattober long. There's a lot of ways you can contribute. You can pick up some merch at TAETRO-shop.com. Check out this shirt with a cool vampire designed by our very own Miss Nadia, who also designed the intro animation that y'all just watched. You can also click the donate button right here on this stream. I believe we're just over $400. We had an amazing first stream. When was that? Thursday night? Amazing first stream where we raised $400 over on right here on the stream, and then Analog Cases matched that. So we've actually definitely already raised $800 for Music and Youth Initiative. If we can get that $400 number up today, it would be great if we could get it past the $500 threshold. It all goes to a good cause. The Music and Youth Initiative is an amazing organization that builds music programs for young people across the United States. Oftentimes these programs are free and they're in after-school programs. Basically, teens show up at these programs and there's teachers and studios already there ready for them so they can learn how to start producing their own music, how to write their own songs, how to play in a band. They get performance opportunities. It's a really, really cool program. That's why we support them every single year. There's multiple sites across different states in the US. They even have, I think, a beat bus. There's like a site on a bus, which is really cool. But a lot of really cool opportunities. So if you basically can imagine your days, if you've already been through school and all that, and you can think of what like high school band was like, it's not bad. You learn like a classical music instrument and you have to play a certain kind of music. But imagine if there was a place you could go and learn to play and make the kind of music that you actually like. That's what the Music and Youth Initiative does. It's a fantastic organization. So we'll be raising money for them all month long. Beattober.com/donate, and you can actually find all the ways we're supporting them, including the merch, which I already talked about, donating right here on the stream. And let's see, what did I miss? You can buy sample packs. You can become a channel member. All those different ways you can become or you can help donate to the cause. And I do have a sample pack bundle. I've also got a bunch of little sample packs. So all the revenue from that is going to go to the Music and Youth Initiative. So if you need some new samples, need some inspiration, go for it. Bro, let's talk to Espo. Let's get into some drama. Let's get into some drama right here. This message got hidden, but I'm going to show it. Epso says, 55 viewers, pack this shit up, gang. Quit your channel. No one cares. Go work at 7-Eleven, something, 55 viewers. You know what's amazing? Epso, your worldview is, you would think you would be correct, but unfortunately that would require you to have like no life experience to know if you were correct or not. I'm sitting here in my home studio. Every piece of gear that you see, this Osmo super expensive synth, that Ableton push, the speakers on the stand, the synth there, basically anything you see here in this setup Can I tell you something, Epso? I got something really important to tell you. I got all this gear for free. They just send it to me. My Ableton Move is arriving today. Free from Ableton. Never had to spend a penny on it. They just send it to me. And you know what else is awesome, Epso? I'm sitting here talking to you. And today's stream is sponsored. Today's stream is sponsored by the amazing folks at UJam. So I'm getting paid right here, Epso, to talk shit to you because you wanted to come talk shit to me. It's amazing. But you know, it's not about the money, and it's not about getting paid, and it's not even really about the numbers at all. What it really is about is that you showed up to this stream, a stream that is literally a fundraiser for an amazing cause, a stream that an event that I put on every single year to raise money so that kids can learn to make music, so that people can donate and contribute. I donate my own money, my own funds from my own sample packs, make the merch, invest all my time in this for a good cause. And what you care about is how many people are watching my live stream. You woke up on a Saturday and you're pocket watching like different creators and what their numbers are, blah, blah, blah. Do you know why all this gear shows up at my studio for free? Do you know why I'm getting paid to sit here and talk shit to you? Because other people with real life experience, other artists, other people who make cool stuff, they recognize the power of actually having an amazing community, which we have here today. All the cool people, it doesn't matter if there were 10 people in chat, it doesn't matter if there were 5 people in chat. We have a community here, and if you all want to type where you're tuning in from, we can see the real beauty of what this community is all about. An international community of artists, producers, people who want to learn and make music themselves, showing up to one place, hanging out, having a good time, talking all things music and music tech. What's the problem here? It doesn't matter if there's 10 people watching, 5 people watching, 20 people watching. It doesn't matter, my friends. It doesn't matter. We're here for a good cause, making the world hopefully a better place. I'd like to think with my tutorials and my educational content that's free for you to watch, by the way, that I've actually sort of like improved your life or helped your artistic self a little better. So whatever is going on in your life, Epso, I don't know what to tell you. You might think I have it all wrong and that I got to go get another job, but I'm sitting here getting paid. I'm sitting here getting all the gear for free. So not really sure how the math is mathing for you if I got to go get another job. Meanwhile, I'm sitting in my studio getting paid. No matter how many views this stream gets, actually, I'm getting paid. So sounds like a good deal to me. If it's a good deal for you, Epso, it's a good deal for me. But I have a feeling it's probably not a good deal for Epso. Anyway, let's jump in and see. We got people tuning in from Malaysia. We got people tuning in from France, Texas, Germany, Romania. My chat overlay is working today, everybody. Do we see that? Canada. Like I said, international community of musicians and artists. Detroit, Slovakia, UK. Sorry, I'm going to miss some of these. Estonia, Vegas. I'm going to miss a lot of these. Austria. I can't even count. Put the pins on the map, my friends. Chicago, Quebec, Estonia. It's crazy. Greece, Atlanta, all over the world, my friends. Thank you all so much for tuning in today. We're not going to give that troll any more of our time. But you know what, Epso, I'll give you one more moment of clarity here. What's awesome is you came to my house. So guess what? I'm getting paid, and you may no longer speak. You may no longer speak on this channel. You may no longer chat. You may no longer comment. It's going to look like you're able to chat and comment, but nobody's going to see it. Sorry, bro. I'm getting paid, and I have the power to just turn you off. But keep counting my numbers, though. Thank you for adding to the numbers, I guess. To be honest, I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is about folks. I feel like the music tech space and... Let me go on a little tangent here, and then we'll get into the real stuff, because I made a pretty cool beat with Subcraft, and I want to just touch on something that I've been thinking about for a moment. And then we're going to do a giveaway. But I just want to touch on this. Music technology and music production, since I got into it, maybe 10 years ago or something. Yeah, probably 10 years ago. A little before 10 years ago. It used to be not very accessible at all. There were no tutorials. Most gear was very, very expensive, and the gear wasn't even that. It wasn't what we have today. Like there's things like Push, Standalone, or even like the latest versions of the MPCs. Like that stuff didn't exist. So the gear you could get wasn't as great as it is today. It was more expensive. There was not educational content out there like it is today. So all that is to say, things are getting cheaper and more powerful, and there's a lot more resources out there now. So I think we are living in a net good time, right? But I also think we're living in a time where somebody like Epso can go buy $100 MIDI keyboard and like use a cracked version of some software, put a couple splice loops together, and write Beatmaker in their Instagram bio. And what that does is it just like opens up the pool of people. So while it's great that more people are able to make music and eventually become artists, a lot of people are not becoming artists. A lot of people are just like tinkering with gear, which is totally fine, but they're tinkering with gear and then just spending all their time in forums and in chats trying to talk down to people. So I've just noticed that lately. And with that, I started this channel as like an educational resource. You have other content creators that come in, not trying to create an educational resource for people, but trying to just cater to those people that I just talked about, those people that spend all their time like on forums, like shit talking about gear and things like that. People make full YouTube channels dedicated to marketing to those people. So I don't know. It's a good thing and it's a bad thing. I think it's a pretty great thing. We just listed off all the people that are here tuning in from all the different places around the world. So I think we have access to each other as like this beautiful community. And I think that is a huge plus of our time, but it does come with some negatives. But let's not bog ourselves down too much with that. Unico asked a good question. What is an artist, though? I think that you are an artist as long as you make art, even if you are just playing with gear. Yeah, I think that's totally fine. I don't really want to open up that can of worms. Sure. I agree. Prod by Static says, how would I get better at making educational content? Years in just like putting in the time, more and more experience, teaching more and more people, having like breakthrough moments with people, learning what works, learning what doesn't work. That is how, I don't know, I just put my time in. I've been teaching for a very long time. That's how it is. Mikey says, have to hop off the chat. That was amazing to witness. Take care, y'all. We love to see it. We got to put him in his place. You know, we got to put him in his place. A lot of people tuning in from Malaysia today. Shout out to my Malaysian friends. All right. Should we do a giveaway? I want to give something away to all the good people. Everybody is eligible for this giveaway. Well, I'll say this. Every stream in Beattober, we are running a giveaway at the top of the stream. If you win one of these top of the stream giveaways, I'm going to say that's like one and done for you. You can win like a different prize later, but these random drawings at the top of the stream, if you win one, congrats. Let's leave it open to some other people. And I'll also say the only other person not eligible for this giveaway is Epso, because once again, I have the power. You're not eligible, my friend. You're the only one who can't win. What are we giving away here? I got this for you. We are going to give away a Melodics 1-year license. So if you want to get good at finger drumming, if you want to become an amazing finger drummer, they've even got like some music theory learning stuff in here too. Melodics is a great resource. I want to thank them for supporting Beattober with some giveaway licenses to Melodics. So let's run this giveaway. I'm going to put a time on the clock, 1 minute. All you have to do is spam the chat, spam your Halloween related emojis in the chat, and you are eligible to win a 1-year license for Melodics. I will say also, if you type !winner, those are the requirements for you to get your prize. I hope this command works today. !winner. Yes. So read that message from Nightbot. Make sure you understand what you need to do to get your prize, and then when the timer runs out, I will pick a random person to win the Melodics 1-year annual subscription. And also, later in today's stream, at the end of today's stream, we're going to give away UJam's Subcraft, which we're going to be showing off today. So if you don't win today at the top of the stream, it's worth sticking around and trying to win later. So let's see. Keep spamming those emojis. It's like a little Halloween party. And I'll take this 45 seconds remaining just to let you know our Discord is open all Beattober long. So if you want to join our Discord, it's totally open. There's people hanging out, people finding collaborators on there. You can go to beattober.com and find the Discord link if you're not in it yet. But I imagine most of you here probably are already in it. Yes, let's go. Let's go. 20 seconds. Keep spamming in that chat. And I'm going to roll the dice. I'll roll the dice, and I'll give you about a minute to say, I claim the prize, I'm here. And then, if you're not there, I'm going to re-roll it again. All right, that is 3, 2, 1, 0. Time is up. I am rolling the dice. Give a second for the spam to settle. I'm hitting roll it. 11-1 music. Attention, attention. 11-1 Music has won the giveaway. Round of applause for them. Hype, hype, hype. Yes, they are here in chat. Okay, 11-1 Music. I need you to just type your Instagram handle in the chat. Also, you can type !winner and you'll get the full steps for what I need you to do to get your prize. That includes typing your Instagram handle in chat, messaging me on Instagram, telling me what you won, and then making an account with the affiliated prize sponsor, which is Melodics. So just go to the Melodics site, make a free account, and let me know what email you use to sign up. That's what I'll need in an Instagram message. But if you can quickly just type your Instagram handle in chat, that helps me know that somebody's not posing as you in my DMs, you know? Got it. I see it. I see your handle. Thank you for typing that. Follow those instructions and I will get you your prize ASAP. I'm going to have to connect with Melodics folks to get you the license hookup. So it'll probably take after the weekend, but I will get that to you as soon as possible. Congrats on that random win. You can get, let's see, I have to write that handle down. It's Luana B. 2 B's or 1 B? I'll recognize it. All right, cool. Let's jump in and let me know what you think about this beat. So today we are talking all about Subcraft, a bass plugin from UJam, and I'm going to show you what I made with it. Things are about to get a lot louder than they have been, chat. So here we go. I warned you. What do we think? What do we think of the beat, chat? That is a beat that I made yesterday with Subcraft. Those 808s are hitting. I'm going to tell you why I like Subcraft, and we're going to make music with it. I'm going to show you how to actually use it. In the description, I put a link, and there's a 7-day free trial for this plugin. So if you do want to give it a try, it's risk-free for you. But I've actually been working with UJam for a little while because they make pretty cool plugins. They make a lot of realistic instrument sounding plugins, like they have virtual guitarist, virtual drummer, which I've been using for years and years, and they have a really cool way of like interfacing with getting the musical ideas out of the plugin and into your DAW. So let me record this part so I can potentially use it for videos later. All right, so this is Subcraft. As you can hear, that is a dirty sub 808 bass. And that's kind of something that's unique about Subcraft, because one thing that I like to do if I'm using 808s, we don't have to use this for heavy hitting bass lines. We can do some more subtle stuff later. But for a heavy hitting bass line like this, I always like to line it up with my kick. But Subcraft already has a kick in it. So I can turn that kick down and we just get the bass. I can turn up the kick. And now we actually get that hit at the beginning. And we have multiple kick samples to choose from, depending on what kind of sound we're going for. And then we also have control to just use the kick or just use the bass. So I think that that's pretty cool. Whether your beat already has a kick and you want to just turn that down, or whether you want to craft them together completely. Now, we can play... Oh, let me switch my camera. I gotta switch to my overhead camera. We can obviously play Subcraft like an instrument with something like a MIDI keyboard. But another thing that's really cool is Subcraft has loops built right into it, which I'm triggering with a key right now, but we can also trigger it with our mouse. But these are each different loops right in the plugin. That's a little fill or a little intro. You'll notice that these are all playing on the same notes. That's because if I select a note, it will change what note the loop is playing. Does that make sense? So you can either play the notes in, or you can use the loops here. And let's say you did want to use the loops. Well, how do we get these out of the plugin and into the DAW? Two different ways to do that. So I've already selected this note here. Let's select this E, because we're in E minor. And I can click and drag this loop if I like it. And what that does is gives me the MIDI. Now I have the MIDI notes from that loop. So it's a really quick and easy way to get started making your 808 bass line. It's like a combination of like just grabbing a splice loop, but you have control over the actual instrument. So like, I think that's really convenient. And then remember, we can change the notes. So if I want that same pattern on a G, I just click G, and then I'm going to click and drag the MIDI in here. Let's just drop it there for a moment. Bring that over here, and then we can create a little 4-bar sequence with 2 notes. And like I said, there's multiple loops per Subcraft preset here. So I can grab a different loop for this second phrase. Let's go back to the G. Let's grab a different loop and put that in right here. And I am also going to grab this little fill so you can see what that looks like at the beginning. So we have a little intro there. All just MIDI I clicked and dragged in from the plugin. So that's one way of working with it. I don't know what you guys think about that. I think that's pretty cool. Piccolo Black says, sounds like the kick is not clashing with the 808. Nice. Yeah, I think they put a lot of thought into the sound design of the plugin to give you sounds that work well together. I'm just using this preset that I edited a little bit that I think sounds really cool. I mean, it's got a lot of noise on it, which is maybe unusual for basses if you don't want it to take up too much room in your mix, but I just liked how this one sounded. ADR X-Ray says, nice, so you can edit as well. Exactly, you have control over the MIDI and things like that. People are just tuning in. Thank you for joining. How are you today? Tiffany, Anthony, thanks for jumping in. I see some longtime community members hanging out. Gary, nice to see you as well. Thanks for being here. Oh, and somebody being so kind. G.R. Johnson, besides his musical talent, among the greatest quality of Sir TAETRO is his generosity. He's always giving and sharing big respect from South Texas. Thank you so much, G.R. Johnson. I I feel a little self-conscious reading that, but I appreciate the kind words after some of the trolls we had already today in chat. And thank you all for being such a supportive community. It really makes it worth it to show up every day and just share the knowledge, you know? The loop feature helps us create automated basslines with ease. Yeah. But let me show you one other way that we can actually interact with this. And this is something that multiple UGM plugins do. So I showed you that we can click and drag the MIDI loop in, right? But if you notice here, oh, is this working? Yeah. If you notice here, there's a note name, C2. That means I can draw in MIDI. I can select notes starting in this range. You can see like C3 and C4. I can pick notes and I can pick loops. And let's create a new MIDI clip. I can actually draw this in myself. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Not export a MIDI clip. Let's create a new MIDI clip. Like this. All right. So remember that C2 from before. I'm going to find C2 on my MIDI notes here. Select that. And then I want a note to play. So I'm going to select E, just like we did before, E3. And then I'm going to drag this loop so that it lasts one bar. And then we can go up and play a different loop for the next bar, and we can also pick a different note. So if you notice what this is doing is we're able to draw in MIDI notes that tell the plugin what loop to play as well as what note to play. Does that make sense? And one thing we probably should do is draw in the notes a little before the pattern actually starts playing. So it comes in. So the note that we want to play comes in on time. So that is another way of getting these loops into your DAW. You can either just straight up click and drag them in, or you can control them via MIDI. There's other things you can control via MIDI too, like you can bring that fill in. But that's kind of the basics. Negatory says, interesting level of customization. Exactly. It's just flexibility, and all of UJam's plugins that I've used pretty much follow this logic where you can click and drag in loops that are pre-made, which is really cool. But then you can also use MIDI to create different patterns. Are these loops MIDI? Yeah, it's all MIDI that's happening. So it's all very controllable and functional. Tiffany Anthony jumping in with a big dono. Shout out to Tiffany Anthony, $20 for the Music and Youth Initiative. Thank you so much for the big donation. Much appreciated. Thank you. Thank you. It goes a long way. It's for the kids. Let's keep the donations coming, my friends, because it's all for a good cause. Jukesaurus Rex says it's free for 7 days. I know what I'm doing. Exactly. Take the next 7 days. You got 7 days of Beattober beats to make. Go make them with Subcraft. Take advantage of the 7-day free trial. Let's also get into some of the sound design stuff. So I said that I'm using, actually let me make a duplicate of Subcraft because I want to preserve what I already made. Let me just delete all that in this track. Here we go. Oh, sorry, you can't see what I'm doing. All right, open up Subcraft here. And I want to show you guys what kind of control we have over the sound. It does have a really nice looking AI, this very cool hexagon thing that I think is called the terrain. I believe this is called the terrain. Very sci-fi looking. But we have different... We basically have an A and B for a kind of a sound selection we want to do here. But you can hear that this is basically acting like an XY pad, and I'm just going to drag this point around. so you can hear the range of sounds that we're getting from Subcraft. This is one preset. I'm just dragging around the outer edge. Go back into the middle. So you can kind of hear what's happening. More noise is being added here. The bass gets more pure in this upper left-hand corner. We start adding more distortion or saturation up here in the top. And then in between, we're blending all of those different sound qualities. And then, like I said, we have the A and the B point to allow us to have sort of like two different sounds that we can switch between when we're making our track. If we want to have a section with more subtle Internal Quest, thank you so much for jumping in and saying hi. Awesome to see you putting in the work for Beattober once again. I hope you're doing well, my friend. Thank you for hanging out, and I love seeing your posts every day for Beattober. Negatori says, if you put them on top of each other, does it double the sound? No, because we're A-Bing, right? Like we're only getting one of them at a time. It's a chance for you to have basically two different sounds from a single plugin window. We can generate a new sound, which will just like totally randomize things. But let's go ahead and take a look at these controls here, where we have some sound design controls that we would expect to have with an 808 or a sub. We can change the length. We can create more bouncy. We can also reduce the release time. We can darken the tone or accentuate some of the brightness from that noise. Sorry, I had my chat overlay still there. And then we can up the glide. Let's glide between notes here. And then, of course, the bass volume, which I don't have a subwoofer connected at the moment, so I'm not really feeling that one. But I gotta say hi to Moss Boss. Hi, TAETRO. It has been forever since I've been here. Well, feels like it anyway. Also, I'm not all too sure what the Beattober is, but sounds awesome. I love October because it's Halloween time. Me too. Maybe a few people in chat don't know what Beattober is, but it's just a month-long event where producers are making beats and beat videos every single day and posting them to Instagram. But we're also raising money for a good cause, the Music and Youth Initiative, which is that donate button that you see below the stream. You can go to beattober.com to find out more. It's not too late to jump in. If you're just finding out about Beattober today and you want to participate, nobody's checking and being like, you weren't here on October 1st, not allowed. No. Jump in anytime you want. And Accent Noir is putting everybody on, says UJam still have a reverb plugin for free at the moment. Go check that out. So free trial of Subcraft and then also a free reverb plugin, which I didn't know. Tiffany Anthony says a lot of familiar names in here today. It's like getting the band back together, you know? All right, so we went over those basic sound design controls. Now, I can hit generate new sound. Do I want to do that? And our slider here, I believe, is going to take the sound. It's like the amount the sound is going to change. So dare we hit generate new sound? Let's do it. So we get more of like an electronic sounding bass. Let me keep just rolling the dice here. And these are just randomly generated sounds. I can turn the shuffle amount down a bit. So if I click this now, this is not too much of a departure. It's more slightly changing. So easy way to get quick inspiration. There's obviously undo and redo buttons here. And then I want to go over here and look at the effects. Let's generate a new sound, actually. Bigger sound for the moment. What's up, Hail Nomad? Thanks for jumping in. Pilgrim of Light, thank you for jumping in as well. Good to see you. Congrats again. I am enjoying Beattober for real. Thanks so much, my friend. Yeah, thank you for the congratulations. All right, so we have effects here, and we have a number of different effects that are going to change your sound, obviously in different ways. So if we go to mid-range man, for instance, we're basically doing like a big filter in the mid-range that we can dial into taste. Let's listen to Lo-Fi Heimer. Some bit crushing action. Resynth aggro. Oh, that one actually sounds really good. I'm going to turn our glide down. Could darken it a little. I'm actually going to use this as probably a starting point for the song that we make. Oh, I was triggering a loop there. I didn't realize it. Oh, I felt the sub on that note. I hope I'm not like destroying everybody's speakers at home. Just blasting these like sub bass things here. Without the kick. Huh, you can hear that thud on the release. All right, cool. I do like it with the kick though. All right, so those are the effects. And then I'll also point out that obviously, like any other plugin that you've used, there are a bunch of presets that you can use. So a lot of different routes into using this plugin, either like generating a new sound randomly, shuffling that way, choosing a preset, and then getting the sounds into your DAW either by playing them live or using some built-in loops. Any questions that we have here that I can maybe answer as we build a track with this? There are some function buttons here where we can latch the loops. Meaning they won't stop playing until we hit the stop button. There's micro timing, meaning that you can swing this and that you can like half or double time depending on how the loops fit into your track. And then we have allow loop melody, which I actually didn't read what that does. Let me hear this. Ah. We get a little melody playing from there. Okay, that's really awesome. Let me go ahead and let's start building a track with this. Ask your questions if you have them. We'll get into the track making process here. I am going to just save this set. I'm going to just get rid of everything that was already in this set. Oh, I can't do that because you can't delete the last track. Oh, I think I just messed up and deleted that preset that I really liked. Just doing everything the wrong way today. Let's see. Kyle Hallman says, have you ever thought about going on tour? Not in a million years, my friend. I get to sit here in my home studio, in the comforts of my home studio. I love traveling, but you know what I don't love? Lugging a bunch of gear around to different places. Maybe we'll make like a Charlie XCX style thing or something like that. A little hyper pop tune, maybe. That's kind of the vibe I think we're going into. Jacob says, I thought nothing would ever beat Native Instruments ROM, but UJAM Reverb is close to being my favorite reverb plugin. That's very, very cool. I actually haven't tried that one. I'll have to try. Oh, Jimmy says number of caps. I think I probably have maybe 4 or 5 caps. There's this one store in Seoul that sells them in different colors. And they had this one, which is kind of like a leather style. It's definitely not real leather, obviously. But I thought this one was pretty unique, so I picked that one up this time. So if every year I just invest in a new cap, I think I'll be pretty good. Too bad. It would be cool to see you live. Yeah, the other thing about that is this community, as we noted at the beginning of the stream, is just all over the place. So it doesn't make sense to go to like one city for sure. Don't know if I missed this, but does it have a high pass filter embedded? It does. Let's open this up right here. I guess it doesn't work completely like a high pass filter, but there's a tone knob. And then there is a way to like increase and decrease the bass tone. So you could get to there. I mean, it's also just as easily, I mean, especially with my audio effects rack that I always have on everything, to just do a quick. Oh, you mean high pass? Yeah, high pass filter. Do a quick high pass like that. Yo, Future Samples is in the house. Let me give them a quick shout, because not only can you try Subcraft for free right now, if you go to beattober.com, I got free samples for you to download too. And the free samples are tied to a prize that you can win at the end of Beattober. Beattober.com, click on bounties, go to Future Samples bounty. You got a link right there. You can download all these packs for free. And you can participate in the Future Samples Sample Challenge. Thanks to Future Samples for also being a big Beattober supporter. Let me drop this in chat. Future Samples, check it out. All right. Hail Nomad with the big Thai dollar. Is Thai bucks? THB. Does that stand for Thai bucks? Hail Nomad. Thank you so much for your support of the Music and Youth Initiative. Much appreciated. That donation is going to go a long way into helping kids learn music production, learn to play instruments, and also just like for young people, I think music, you discover your thing as a young person. Doesn't matter if it's sports or if it's like science or if it's music, but that's an important time in young people's life. So Music and Youth providing the space where otherwise, like if I think of my time discovering music, it was just sort of like random by chance, like getting the chance to have my hands on instruments and fiddle with them and then downloading a couple programs here and there. I really didn't have much guidance at all, but being able to be on that journey in a space where you have the guidance of peers, like other young people that are also working on music, and then also experienced teachers and music directors that can help you do that. So what's your favorite MIDI controller? The Nintendo DS is my favorite MIDI controller for sure. Noise Commander says the Future Sample packs are nice. I already used one of the samples. Nice. We love to hear it. King says, what's up, man? It's a bass kind of day. It is indeed. King, since you won that auto-tune on stream the other day, let me know if you were able to redeem. The code that I sent you. All right, let me open up Splice and let's get just a basic drum loop going. And Barista Beats with the $20 dono. Thank you so much for supporting the Music and Youth Initiative. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All the generous donations are quite adding up. We're raising money all month long for Music and Youth Initiative. Let's type in hyperpop here. And let's find some drum loops. Let's see if we can speed run this process. This is probably way too loud, right? We don't want something that already has bass in it. Yes, let's use this from Lyre, because Lyre, those producers are great. I gotta drop that in as audio, of course. Let's click the drum button. Yeah, let's bring that back down to the proper tempo. By the way, that sample sounds awful. It's because it's warped incorrectly, and I just dropped a tutorial on how to properly warp samples. This loop is probably already compressed. Let's see. King says redeem just fine. Thanks again. But it does say 555 days left is a limited time license. I will double check that for you. It might be a 2-year license or something like that. Or a year and a half. Probably added a year to your already existing thing. Should I do a minor key or a major key? Actually, somebody just give me a key to play in because we're starting fresh. First key that I see in chat is what we'll go with for this track today. Because I was going with something like major and poppy, but feels like we want to go with something darker today, possibly. Minor, D minor from Barista Beats. Okay. Sorry, that's... Jimmy says I was first. Not according to my chat, my friend, unfortunately. All right, in that case, let's choose a different drum sample. Let's not go with hyper pop unless we can find something that feels a bit darker. That's actually, oh, I'm only searching by my library. That's why. That could actually be a lot of fun to play with. Let's try it. El Solo says, TAETRO. Yes, I'm here. It's true. Go ahead and just do that. This should be 136. Wait, 1, 2, 3. I'm going to pitch this down a bit. All right, and we're on D minor. Let's see what these loops do. And also, oh, I didn't even talk about this, the loops. So there's different loops for different presets, but you can also just choose between different loops. And if you notice they have BPMs associated with them, it will like play in time with your project no matter what. But obviously the closer the BPM to your actual project BPM, the more it's going to make sense for your project. Does that make sense? And that's why in micro timing, you can double or half loops to make it make sense with your project. But obviously these loops are going to sound different. So what happens if I actually I think that one is going to work well. But let me hit double so you can hear what it sounds like when I double the... They obviously double, right? But I think I'm probably not going to use loops for this. I'm probably going to try to write something. How do we like that? Let's go ahead and just record that, I guess. Maybe make this 808 a bit longer. I think you're right, Jacob. Let me get the idea down, and then we'll mess with the sound. 1, 2, 3. Wait, is this like not in time at all? What's happening here? Something happened with this drum loop along the way. Huh. That's bizarre. All right, hold on. We got to start fresh with this drum loop. Something weird happened. Yeah, it's at 136 BPM. I should drop this in. Call it. Oh, I think that's the reason, because I consolidated. Yes, and then we up the tempo. There we go. That's a lot better. Bring that down 2 semitones, because why not? And let's lay down the bass line. Fix that little error. That was a little sloppily played, but we'll just quantize and we should be fine. That would be why. What is happening with my process today? Oh, I started recording in the wrong spot. What is happening, chat? There it is. Yeah, and let's just fix that end note. And I had a little double situation happening there. Good. All right, everybody's saying sustain the 808, sustain the 808. Let's try it. First, I'm going to darken the tone. We can bring the length up. I think we're going to generate a new sound here, actually. Yeah, let's just generate some new tones and see if we can find... Now it's too long. I can't make you all happy. It's too long, make it longer. What do you want me to do, my friends? A general question to all. My app doesn't have a stop/pause feature. Which app are you talking about, Noise? Well, I think what I'll do is I'll probably like high pass filter the drums so we can keep the kick in Subcraft. The glide is like doing way too much. All right, what do we add next? What are we thinking? What are we thinking? I think I kind of want to add some shakers to this, as I do with everything, shakers. And there's a specific shaker loop I have that I like using a lot. Let's see, most recent. It's this one. Maybe? No, it's this one I really like. This is a good question in chat. So when we say 808, we mean it based on a drum machine from hip hop culture, right? I think that's for sure the origin of the term 808, the Roland TR 808. But now I think I think 808s has evolved into a different kind of term. There's these big booming sub basses that are often associated with like trap music or UK drill or something like that. So it depends on what context you're using it in. If I was like, hey, can you put an 808 on this track, and you put in like a drum loop from a Roland TR 808, that might not be what I meant, or that might be exactly what I meant, but context matters. But yeah, that's the origin of it, at least. All right, let's get some other synths in here to fill things out. Let me see if this is going to work. Randomly downloaded Vital before I left for a Soul because I wanted to download this pack, this Dark Sounds pack by Mondo Loops. I think we could get some cool... Maybe something arpeggiated? We obviously don't need more sub bass. I want to do something like keys. I'll stick to these simpler sounds. These plucks. That'll do. Move that over. We're not going to keep this sound because it's like too light and gentle, but let me just capture. I'm so not used to using the launch key again. I could have literally just hit record here. Let's just find a sound that fits that better. Like something more harsh. Maybe this pack might not be what I had in mind. Or for this track. Actually, that's not bad. Alright, and what I want to do is double that on like a more harsh sound. So maybe there's something in live that we can use, like a drift preset or something. Gosh, I'm still getting used to... I am still getting used to this way of sorting presets in live. Let's see. Barista Beat says, what about a clav or an electric piano? I think that could work if we're going to double this melody. I got the burps. Y'all, thanks for hanging out here today on a weekend. I hope you're all doing well. I hope you're all meeting your creative and musical goals. I don't know if anybody working this weekend, or do most people in the chat have the weekend off? What are you up to today? What do you usually reserve the weekend for? Sidechain this. Good. I'm gonna just center both of these now that I've got the octave up thing happening. Let's group that together. And I think I need to clean up some mid-range on this instrument. All right, so now what do you think is the best way for us to get a sidechain signal? Because obviously Subcraft is giving us that kick. So I guess the easiest thing to do would be to put all these notes down on C. Well, first of all, let's just legato all these notes. I'm putting them all down on C. Somebody in the chat that's smarter than me, tell me if there's a smarter way to do this. But basically, I've copied the MIDI from Subcraft. I'm putting all of the notes onto C. So we get the same exact rhythm. Boom, boom. Then I'm going to throw those down an octave to C1. Now I'm going to just drop a random drum rack on here. There should be a smarter way to do this. Just a basic drum kit with a kind of basic kick. That's fine. Rock kit. We're not going to hear this drum, but now we have the kick. Cool. We're going to turn that track off, and we are going to route things like this new synth we have. Let's route that to the compressor here. And we're going to get the source from that rock, what did I call it? Rock kit. Cool. Let's go into samples. Let's find a vocal real quick that we can make work with this. I don't know what that is. Oh, that could be cool. Let's get it transposed correctly though. That's got a lot going on in it. Maybe that's not going to be as useful as I thought. But if we chop it up and make it weird. And then let's bring this one up. Plus 12. 12 minus 5 is 7. Yep. Get a little ear candy stuff going on like this. All right, let's find another vocal similar. That's D minor, already in D minor. I know this vocal sample, but let's go ahead and just use different random chops from it. Minus 12 on this because we're already in the right key. What do we think of that? I think that's sounding pretty cool with these random folk. All right, what do we need? I also don't know if I'm just blasting that bass way too loud because, you know, like the whole point of the track was to start working with Subcraft. So let me know how do we think the mix is? I think I could probably throw like a more traditional snare in here, like a more traditional trap snare or something. Let's go ahead and find genres, trap. Let me just grab a few. Because it's probably an opportunity to use a bunch of them. Grab these little like weird percussion things. Let me get out of my own library. Good question in chat. When will we get to the reviews? Let's do that in about 10 minutes. In about 10 minutes, I'll be reviewing your tracks, your Beattober beats. So stay tuned. Let me just get this track in a good place, which I think we're close. I think that's going to be a main snare right there. So let me get a snare on the 2s and the 4s to match up with our already existing drum loop. Huh. It's actually not complementing it well. John Jill says, "Let him cook." I'm cooking, that's for sure. I kind of like switching between those different snares there. Let me do a quick little random roll here. Dong. All right, but let's do that the proper way, and I'm gonna just duplicate this track and have these on separate tracks because that's a cleaner way to do it, and I will thank myself later if it comes time to mix this track. And now I can pan that one. Oh, the snare is already properly panned. Let's pan this one to the left. Here we go. I'm liking it so far. That kind of came together quick. Do we feel relieved when we take out that snare though? Maybe a more sparse synth line would be better. That arpeggiation is like a little too annoying. Thanks for all the shouts saying they love watching the process. It's been a while since we've done like a beat making process video like this before. Or it's been a while since we've done one of these, so I hope it's enjoyable. Like something more sparse on the keys. Let's just play through it and see if we can come up with something good. A little more sparse like that. It's a little bit better. I don't know if I'm 100% down. I feel like I've been adding like flutes and stuff to all my tracks. So let me see if there's one spot where we can add. We need a minor key for sure. I don't know if this is going to work, but we can try. I don't want to use that whole loop, but let's see if we can take little bits and pieces of it. And if we look at the vocals, I might want to try to do a call and response with the vocals. Cut that off there. Also paying attention to when those keys come in. But if we just find the space, little bits and pieces. That vocal comes in. Let's see if we can just take out that flute. not bad. Let me grab this. I think this might be more interesting. How do we like it? Just gonna give a closer ear to the mix for a second. I don't think it needs that many more elements. I don't know. Is there anything else anybody can hear on this? I don't want to overpopulate it, especially since we're doing the kind of chopped melody, switching between the keyboard sound, the vocals, and the flute. All right, let's go ahead and throw some beat repeats on here. Master, that's not what I want. Performance effects, that's what I want. All right. I'm actually really stoked with how that came out. Thank you all for indulging me in watching that process all come together. Let's just quickly review it, and then I'm going to get into listening to your Beattober beats. It's really cool. Even if you're not participating in Beattober, you don't have a beat to share today, it's worth seeing what everybody's making, and I think it can probably be a little bit inspiring. At the end of today's stream, don't forget, stick around because we're going to be giving away a copy of Subcraft. By the way, if you are in the Discord and you are participating in Beattober and you would like your beat played on stream, now is the time. You can post in this channel on the Discord. You can post a link to your Beattober post from this year. Any Beattober beat video. Okay. Just go ahead, drop it in. Not all at once. Thank you for those who waited for the GIF. All right, we'll get to those in a minute. Let me give you a quick rundown of what we accomplished today. So we started by using Subcraft. This octave. We started with a Subcraft bassline, which we're also using a kick from Subcraft. So we get that nice hit. We've got that nice distortion on there as well. We sequence the bass line to sound like this. Layer that with a bunch of drums and percussion. Then we chopped up a bunch of other cool stuff around it, like some flutes, some keys, and some vocals. And we came up with this. Let's play that from the beginning. We came up with this. All right. Bada bing, bada boom. That's Subcraft for you. So don't forget, there's a link in the description. You can try Subcraft for free for 7 days. Use that link. Give it a shot. When you support the sponsor, it does support the channel. And supporting the sponsor today means just picking up this free trial, making some beats with it. If you do make it and make beats with it and you do enjoy it, maybe you post a Beattober beat with it, give me a little tag UJam, be like, hey, I found this from the TAETRO stream. It helps the sponsors know that they made a good investment in investing in an event like Beattober. But thank you to UJam for sponsoring today's stream, sponsoring that little beat making session. This is going to be my Beattober beat tomorrow, I think, for sure. All right. Grab your beverages, grab your snacks. It's time to kick back and relax and to listen to the music of producers and performers around the world. Let me make sure I save that project. There's a couple questions about where do I put my beat? Where do I put my beat? Easiest way I can tell you to go to the Discord is to go to beattober.com. If you go to beattober.com, there's a link right there on the homepage that says join the Discord. Use that, join the Discord. Then we have a Beattober section of the Discord. And we are reviewing beats from Stream Beat Review, that channel right there. Now, of course, I put the 60-second limit. Oh, some of you are accidentally posting. Oh, no, you're not. Okay, we're good to go. That was a false alarm. The 60-second limit is for this kind of beat review. If y'all want to post longer beats, then go for it. But here today, I want to keep it to a minute of watching everybody's beat for a minute, because otherwise we'll be here forever watching everybody's beats. But let's jump in here and kick things off with Dungeon Masters Beattober beat. And if y'all want to share a little bit about your beat in the chat, that would be awesome too. Oh, wow. Oh, nice little sample sharing. This grooves. This really jams. Oh.
Dungeon Master says, I don't really do this style, but it was fun. Looks like it was a lot of fun, to be honest. I love this style. It's like acid, but it's actually like entertaining and frenetic and fun. It's cool to see all these machines making that sound. I like it, Dungeon Master. I think you should do more stuff like this. Does have Blade vibes. Yeah, it does have that sort of like late 90s action movie thing to it. It really, actually, you said Blade. Now I want to watch The Matrix. It's almost making me want to watch The Matrix for sure. Acid beats jungle. You might have something there. You might have something there. Thank you, Dungeon Master, for that first submission. I'm going to keep going down the list. Negatory. What do we got? Let me know on the levels if you can hear everybody's beats okay. This is your Beattober Day 7. Nice little montage video. That little droning thing in the background seems to be out of key though. Oh, maybe not. Maybe just for one chord it was? I really like the chords that this guitar is playing though. Or keyboard? Do we switch to keyboard? Yeah. Yeah, I love the sound of this guitar. It's like very romantic sounding. I think that drone in the background is just throwing me off a little bit. I think at points it doesn't quite match up with your chord progression, but I think you have a very dreamy, romantic sound going here. So I would just take out that background drone. Feels like a fall drive down the countryside. Well done, Negatory Beats. I also want you all to take note of the kinds of music and the kinds of videos that people are making and realize that everybody's doing different stuff. You don't necessarily, what your idea of what a beat video for Beattober is might be totally shattered by what you see here today. Noise Commander on the DS. Weird vibes for sure. What is happening here? Oh, I like the little Noise Commander sample. Oh, we're going to get some converts. Tom already says, what do you use to make this? I have a couple 3DSs laying around. That's cool. There's like a tracker app for it. Very, very cool. Oh, is that the app you were talking about before, Noise Commander, that doesn't have a play or a pause button? I thought that was cool. I think in the beginning, there's some kind of noise sample that's kind of cluttering things up. But the weird, trippy groove is cool. For sure. I think leaning into the weird is definitely okay. Especially for Beattober. Y'all, Nightbot just said it, but get yourself some Beattober swag and support the Music and Youth Initiative. The window is closing for you to be able to get your Beattober swag and be rocking it in the actual Beattober videos because shipping time, depending on where you are. But some people in the US have been ordering and getting their shirts very quickly. So there's that. And also, if you enjoy coffee or you enjoy staying hydrated, we got the Beattober like can glasses this year. You also have the option to add the lid and the straw for your at-home lattes. Sorry for bad mixing. I'm very basic with that. I don't think you need to worry too much. You're making trippy beats on a Nintendo 3DS. I don't think we need to be that critical of the mix. Video guy says, TAETRO, don't waste your time on haters. I appreciate it. Sometimes we just got to set people straight. You know what I mean? But I do agree. I think no matter what I said in that scenario at the beginning of the stream, the person's mind wasn't going to be changed. They came to be a hater. Like their sort of like view of me doesn't line up with the reality of everything that's going on around me. So what is the point? It's more to just have a good time and clown on the person, you know? All right, let's see what Weird Peter has for us. Let's keep things going. A lot of cool beats. And I love that we're able to just rapid fire through them like this.
I never lost the hope.
We are reaching stars.
Okay.
We are reaching stars. We are reaching stars.
Nice. I'd compress that vocal a little more.
We are reaching stars.
That's a fun little vibe. I could also hear your
It was
mouse
hard,
clicking in
but
the
I
background.
never lost the hope.
We are reaching stars.
A lot of little personality in these tracks. Very nice. We do have a Beattober Awards category for Best Original Song. So if any of you are writing songs with lyrics, that's something to go for. Or if you've never written a song with lyrics before, Beattober is the perfect time. Who's Fred? I assume Fred again, right? Yeah, inspired by Fred again. Cool. Thank you, Weird Peter. Not that weird at all, actually. All right, I got to catch up with all your links here. I don't know what I did. Also don't know why some of the links in Discord show up as embeds and some do not. You'll also notice that Weird Peter uploaded a YouTube short. That's totally fine. We started using Instagram for Beattober because you used to be able to sort and see everybody who posted with the hashtag Beattober, like in recent. But then they changed it. You can't look at that chronologically anymore. And also when we started Beattober, believe it or not, I don't think YouTube Shorts was a thing. But now it is. And it's actually even, YouTube Shorts are even better for the stream because it has an actual volume meter on it. But I digress. Let's see what Jacob's cooking up for us today. Oh, I gotta unmute it.
Nie pomyślałbym parę lat wstecz. Tyle lat udawania, że to nie obchodzi mnie.
It just hit me, Jacob. You sound like the singer from Sigur Rós. Have I said that before?
Najgorszy powodu z tym dobrze czuję się. Myślę, że uwolniłem jakieś cząstki złe, a więc koniec. A tak w sumie nawet nie zaczęło się. Tyle lat w tej iluzji, że kiedyś uda się i z jakiegoś powodu z tym dobrze czuję się. Wypuściłem, uwolniłem pewne cząstki złe.
Very cool song. I love all the the sound choices, including just like keeping those drums filtered and dark. The vocal is right up front and sounding good. I don't know the language, but it sounds really cool. It sounds like very
A więc koniec.
melancholic.
Nie
Great work, Jacob. That was great. All different genres here today for Beattober. Let's see what Piccolo Black is cooking up. Probably something great. What is that? Is that like some effect? What's happening there? Nice. Oh, that's so funny. 20 minutes before Dune 3 demo expired. Piccolo Black crushing it. 2 back-to-back amazing songs. I want to remind everybody, you should find a collaborator for Beattober. We do have an awards category for best collaboration. So if you find somebody you want to work with, hit them up in the Discord. We have a collaboration chat, a collab chat channel on Discord that you can connect with other people. So if somebody has like complementary skills, that's what I'll say. Some people just post like, hey, anybody want to collab? But that really doesn't work. You want to say like, hey, I have this track that I need drums on or something like that. Or are there any vocalists that would want to lay down vocals on this track? Like have a specific idea in mind or just say like, hey, I'm really good with drums, but I'm not too good with synths and chords. Anybody want to team up? That kind of thing. Be specific about your collaboration request. Wow.
I know this.
Yo, Gokin Beats, is this your 3rd year doing Beattober? Is this your 3rd or 2nd year? Third year, wow. 3 years in a row during Beattober. That kick sounds really good. Cool. And cool video. Very good visuals. Let's keep it rolling. Superman is up next. What do we got? What do we got? That's not what I want. Wait. Instagram.
It's riding a day boy, and I'm up in the sky. And she brought the speed of my car. Money rain, you know I let it pour. I can't die broke cause I deserve more. Super AK, we robbing them stores. You better pay us before we kick in your doors. Now we're touching these places and fucking on these whores. If you ain't talking about money, then I leave you on the door. Demons follow me and I don't know why they are greedy. Hollow-tips gon' fucking make me bleed out your artery.
Hype. It sounds like you're experimenting more with your voice, Superman, which I think is cool. Keep going for that. A bunch of vocalists today. What's up with that? Oh, Dunk Funk. Dunk Funk. Is there a... we're doing video game soundtracks again? This year? Oh, gosh. Instagram, please. What does this volume button do? Like, what is it even for? And then there's this. See, this is the beauty of Beatober. You have people just rocking, like, dope beats, SP44 lo-fi chill stuff, people with vocals over songs, songs in Polish, modular stuff, this 8-bit stuff. Just bravo to all of you. Dun, 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 dun. I mean, at this point, Dunk Funk, if you don't get a job composing for some games, you've got a whole portfolio of work from this year. It was the first time I'm seeing your post from this year and last year. So that's pretty crazy to me. Mikey is up next. Let's see what you got cooking, Mikey. It's very floaty. Love that snare. Very cool. Like, completely well realized. Oh, the strings are beautiful. That's great. That's a really good beat right there. So cool. Well done, Mikey. John Jill's up next. We're just going to keep them coming because I see a whole list of links in here in front of me. All right, let's see where this goes. It's got a great sound. Nice. Ah. I really love the mix of that. That was sounding good. Everything was reacting to the drums. Everything was just saturated just enough. The synths were like breathing with the drums, I felt. That was really cool. I also wanted to give a shout out. Love when you guys do this, when you guys shout out Music and Youth Initiative. I know they love to see it too. But any help you all can do spreading the word and let people know we're raising money for a good cause is greatly appreciated. You can just redirect anybody, beattorber.com/donate, and they can find all the ways that they can contribute, including donating directly to Music and Youth. Like, you can bypass all the YouTube stuff if it's not available in your country. And also, you don't have to buy something. You can just contribute directly if you would like to do that. Man, the bar gets raised every Beattober, I feel. We just listened to John Jill. Now we're going to Prod by Static. Quite a few people using like this clean acoustic guitar-y kind of sound, right? Nice. Yeah, Prod by Static, I've been seeing your stuff come up. A lot of you tag me in your stories and stuff, but A+ for all the consistency around here too. Somebody said, sounds hella placement ready, brother. Maybe it's time to find a vocalist to get on that. Might just be that time. I have so many tabs open, it's like hard to stay focused here and find everything I need. Bada bing, bada boom. Nice crochet hat. Hat 1. Suitable hat for a suitable song. What's happening here? Oh, I get it. The crochet thing does not count as a hat. To be honest, this is a funny video concept, because now I want to see all the hats. That doesn't even look like a hat. What is that random sound? Is that the pufferfish sound? That's what it sounds like. Oh, I'm a big fan of that hat. I don't know. Everything about that was funny. The little chords at the end with the laundry basket. Can't make that stuff up. That is definitely an original concept. Best video contender. Oh, what do we have here? We have some, what game is this? Like Wipeout or something? I don't know about that angle, camera angle. Space Channel 5, is that a game name? What is Space Channel 5? Space Channel 5. Interesting. Video game developed and published by Sega. Oh, so this is a Dreamcast game. From 99 and 2000. What kind of game is it? And later ported to the Game Boy Advance. I gotta know, what kind of game is this? Music video game in which players take on the role of Ulala, a reporter working for the titular news channel in the 1960s styled science fiction future filled. That's a crazy sentence. With compelling news channels. Ulala simultaneous reports on the events, fights off the threat, and clashes with rival reporters. The invasion is revealed to have been staged by Space Channel 5 boss Chief Blank to drive up ratings for the channel. With help from fellow reporters and support from her fans, Ulala defeats Blank. What a concept for a video game. Holy smokes. Oh, okay. Well, I would say that beat fits perfectly with the concept of that game, because that game sounds like it is off the rails. Accent Noir, what do you got cooking for us here? Accent Noir in space. You guys all heard about the astronauts that got stuck on the space station? They were supposed to be there for like a month, and now they're going to be stuck there until like February. It's kind of crazy. I definitely think you're nailing the dark space vibes. If I may give an Instagram tip, Accent Noir, save your time. Pick like maximum 5 hashtags you want to use, because I don't think these hashtags are doing you any favors. And give us a little like technical glitch. You should put that in the caption. If you want to give us a little bit more about the track too, that kind of thing. I like that. It would be cool to hear that developed into a full track. That's the other part about Beattober that y'all should remember. You're making all these tracks, making a track every day. They're short, quick. You're just trying to get them out. At the end of the 31 days, you're able to like review all those, and those are your demos. Those are your tracks that like you can pick your top. Maybe you get one. Maybe you get one out of the 31 that is fantastic that you want to finish. That would be a win. But maybe you have 5. Maybe you have 10. Maybe you post them and you see which ones got a lot of good reaction, and you kind of use that to guide your process. That kind of thing. Let's go, Jimmy. Jimmy playing all the instruments. Nice. Love to see finger drumming in this rhythm too. Good chord progression. Nicely done, Jimmy. Wait, Jimmy, did you participate last year in Beattober? Let me know. Also, Simo Fresh, nice to see you here in the chat. Simo Fresh, jump in, post one of your beats in the Discord. We got to show off what the Beast of Beattober reigning champion is cooking up this year. All right, Jimmy. Well, nice job. Keep them coming, my friend. That's sounding good. Hopefully, you're feeling like the benefits of the challenge too as you participate. Cool. Let's lower that. Boom, boom, boom. Ugh. Instagram. What is this guitar doing? Vox on the guitar. This track could use some Subcraft. If I ever heard a track that could use some Subcraft, it'd be this one. Wow, 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 wow. I like that you use Ovox on the guitar. Speaking of guitar, break from the beats for a minute. We have a few more to listen to, but important for you all out there to know, if you're trying to win a guitar, we are giving away a Jamstick Studio. Jamstick has been a huge supporter of Beattober over the past, ever since we started Beattober. But we're giving a guitar away, and this guitar is going to a guitarist. So like the way to win this is by posting your Beattober beats with guitar in them and post yourself playing guitar. We're going to open up a channel on the Discord for people to submit like actual guitar posts for submissions, but we're giving away an orange one of these, an orange Jamstick Studio. Jamstick also went as far, they did this last year too, but not only are they donating the Jamstick Studio for a giveaway, they are also contributing $1,000 to the Music and Youth Initiative. So that's huge. Can't thank them enough for the huge support on that, but show some love to Jamstick if you can, find their socials or whatever. And if you are interested in winning a Jamstick Studio, which is a MIDI guitar, it's got a USB port on it, as well as you can use it as a proper guitar. It's got a 1/4 inch. So if you're interested in that, the bounties page on the Beattober site has more info on all that. But yeah. Let's keep it going. Sai, if it wasn't too expensive, maybe one day. No, you get to win it for free. You can try to win it for free. All right. Apolycus is up next. Let me drag that back in here. I'm doing one beat per person, by the way. View as TAETRO. Oh, I'm looking at your story, Apolycus. Is that right? Sorry. The vocal sample was cool, but then it had a little too much delay. But overall, this is something cool. It's got like a toy robot sound to it, which I think is cool. Yeah, I like that vocal sample because it complements all those electronic sounds really well. Oh, Ableton move. Oh, in the Mew Mew bag. Okay, shout out to Celeste Aria popping up on my feed. Very cool. She works at Ableton. She's cool. You should go follow her. Just randomly popped up here. All right, Lenard. Lenard, I hope I'm saying it properly. All right, let's bring that down. Let's see what we got here. Beattober Beat 1 uploaded 26 minutes ago. Okay, I see you. This is your future samples entry. Na-na-na-na. Yeah, that's a great melody. I'm glad you were able to find that in the sample pack. Cool, and nice job pairing it with the footage of the city. I think it works well. There's, like I said, there's a lot of approaches to video. You don't gotta totally master filming yourself and do like a multi-shot shoot every single day. I don't think that's sustainable for a lot of people. Finding some cool B-roll, cool way to make a visual. Who's up next? CW? Connor.wave. Connor.wav. Nice. That sounds great. Cool. Wow. This is so cool. Wow. I mean, folks, the bar has been set for the Jamstick X Beattober 2024 challenge. The bar has been set. Who's coming for Connor's throne so far? We'll see how many entries we have at the end of the month, but that is a solid entry for that. Wow, that was really good. Very well done, Connor. Thank you for submitting that. Everything from like that visual glitch and then adding the little like vocals in, like, it all fits together very well. It was too good. Let's keep going. I'm like tired after that. Pilgrim of Light. Show me what you got. Of course, it's not all about competition, right? It's about everybody making progress in their own way. How many people participate on average? I have no real way of knowing that, unfortunately. Smooth Pilgrim of Light, for sure. I like that little chromatic thing. Nice. I enjoyed that a lot. I think it went well with the beach vibes. Sit back. Little what is the coconut thing called? That coconut cocktail is called a pina colada. Sit back with a pina colada, listen to this little jam. How do these controls work on desktop? They just don't. That's a pina colada sipping track right there. Keeping it going, keeping it going. Simone, this was posted on September 26th. This is not a Beattober beat. Mr. Duck. Day 29. Are we counting down? The trumpet is just a sample. He's just miming the trumpet playing. If you hadn't written that, everybody would think you were playing the trumpet. It's hard. Wow. Another great original song. I think the original song category is going to be stacked this year. Nicely done. What's our donation number at, by the way, chat? What are we at in dollars for Music and Youth Initiative? I just took a sip of my drink when you asked if are we counting down. LOL. I'm not understanding the context there. $471 is our current donation count. If 3 people donate $10, we'd be over the $500 mark. If 6 people donate $5, we'd be over the 500 mark. All I'm saying, every little donation counts, even if you want to just throw in $1. It all goes a long way. And when you donate through YouTube, Music and Youth Initiative gets all of the money with no fees. So it is a great way to donate. You can also go to beattober.com/donate and donate directly to the Music and Youth Initiative. But thanks everybody for hanging out and supporting Beattober. We have a few more tracks to listen to. Dunk Funk chimes in with the $10, as well as Prod by Static with another $10. That means we are $9 away. $9. Who's going to round us up to 500 today on a very good Saturday? Just $9 gets us to the $500 mark. Who would have thought a international community of artists and producers could come together for a great cause? But that's what Beattober is all about. We also have one giveaway happening at the end of today's stream. We're giving away a copy of UJam's Subcraft, and we're doing giveaways all Beattober. So every Beattober stream that happens, the next stream is happening on Monday. We will be doing more giveaways. All you have to do is show up to the streams, and there's a giveaway at the beginning and a giveaway at the end. And I might be throwing in some random giveaways here and there, but look at that. Some more donations come in. Thank you to Unico for the $10 Canadian dollars. Those go even further, $10 Canadian dollars, and Negatory with a $20. So we're over the $500 mark, which was our goal for today. Thank you all so much for helping us round up those donation numbers. Well done, everybody. Thank you. Very, very generous crowd here on a Saturday. And Barista Beach jumps in with another $10. Shout out to all of you. Really, I mean, look, I say it all the time. There's 3 parts to Beattober. Oh my gosh, my screen is green because there's so much money being donated to Music and Youth Initiative. There's 3 main parts to Beattober. There's the challenge for yourself. Get better at making music by challenging yourself to make music every single day. Then there's the second part. I want to give back to you. So I hit up all my sponsors from the past year and I say, hey, I want to give free stuff away throughout the month of October and also raise money for a good cause. Give me some licenses. They hook me up with that so I can give you all the free stuff. Then we raise money for a good cause, and that's what we're doing here today. And Mikey drops in another $20. We are plowing through our donation goal today. Thank you so much. You know, like I say this all the time, international community of music makers here. This is my favorite time of year because it really shows the power of our community. It shows that, and people get to know each other through the Beattober videos. It's just all good vibes. All right, I could go on and on about that. Let's jump back into listening to folks' beats. Where did I leave off here? That was Mr. Duck that we just listened to, I think. Let me double check that. Yes, that was Mr. Duck. And I believe we already listened to this person's music that's up next. Am I lying? Yes. All right. I'm going to do one entry from everybody today just so we can keep the show rolling. Simo Fresh is up next. Now, Simo Fresh, wow, with the fresh haircut, I should say. Simo Fresh won the Beast of Beattober award last year. So you can see what a real Beast of Beattober can pull off here.
Cada vez que estoy contigo lo siento. Son tus besos que congelan el tiempo. Quiero dejar de pensarte, lo intento. Pero eres el centro de mi universo y de verdad me aterra al no tenerte cerca. El olor de tu pelo trae la primavera y las flores que crecerán en mi pecho te pertenecen
presento das por derecho. Que me tienes bien loquito, es un hecho. Quiero mirar contigo al mismo techo y bajar la mirada hacia tu linda cara y decirte te amo, sin ti no soy nada, no.
Heck yeah, well done, Simo Fresh. Definitely worth giving a follow to Simo Fresh, who puts in the work every Beattober and does a variety of different styles and different kinds of songs. So definitely worth giving a follow. Thank you, Simo Fresh, for dropping in a track today and continuing with the Beattober efforts. Let's keep it moving. Vadim is up next. Oh, Vadim, we got a cool setup here. Let me get my levels set properly. Of course. A little jazzy stuff going on here. Where is this going? It's getting darker. Cool. It's interesting because you take that footage of the New York subway and you play this music and it gives it a very dark, ominous vibe. And music is obviously has that power, but you could play sunny day, happy music over that and it would totally change it. But the music plus those visuals, I think they go together very well to create a mood. Very nice, Vadim. Thank you. Chris Dima, hello, how are you? Asks, when is the next live stream? The next live stream is Monday. I will make the stream link public at the end of today's stream. Somebody remind me. Before we end today's stream, I need to make Monday's stream public. We're kicking off another sample challenge on Monday. Okay. What do we got here? Glitchy. That's another cool part about Beattober is sometimes you just need to get weird with it. Why not? There is like we're already on day 12, so if it's getting hard for you, it's totally understandable. So you get like halfway through and you're like, dang, I gotta keep doing this. But then you start to go a little like, you get a little cabin fever. You're like, oh, I gotta keep doing this. Let's just get weird with it, which is cool. All right, Niels is up next. Niels, another returning Beattober champion. Notice the crochet ghost on the desk. We do have a crochet item made by my mom coming this year. I will announce it. Maybe I'll announce it on Monday. We'll see. Nice. I see a lot of repeat names in the comments. Very cool. Look at the camera at the end. I see a lot of repeat names in the comments showing love to one another. I gotta say, it doesn't go unnoticed. So Thank you all for supporting each other. And if you are just posting beats every day, take a minute, comment on a few beats that you see with the hashtag. People are posting, by the way, because it's hard to view the hashtag on actual Instagram, but you can go ahead and post your videos every day into the daily videos channel, and that's another way to find your fellow Beattober participants. Discord is free to join this month, so jump right in. Niels crushed it. All right, keep going. I lost my place. Wait, I'm in the wrong channel because I was showing that. All right, here we go. Zai Cali, what do we got? And hey, Mikey, thank you so much for becoming a channel member. That also is a way to support the Music and Youth Initiative, because all the channel member revenue is going to the Music and Youth Initiative. I'm donating that this month. And also, by becoming a channel member, you get access to like some exclusive content. So just check the community tab, or the posts tab, I think it's called, on my channel page, and you might see some free stuff or members only videos to watch or something like that. All right, Zai Cali, what do we got here? Oh, is this a 3D printer situation? I'm interested. Oh, here's the music. Ricky Tinez is live. We gotta go watch. Sorry, distracted. Very cool. Oh, wow. I didn't expect it. Wow. Oh, what does the finished item look like? I wish we got a better shot of it, but that's very cool. 3D printing seems like, do I need a 3D printer? I feel like I need a 3D printer. That's our final track to listen to today, folks. That's a wrap on our stream. The only thing left to do is to give away a copy of Subcraft. You all know that today's stream, we built this beat using Subcraft. This beat that you can definitely hear right now. Oh, you can't hear it right now because I turned the filters up. Yes, earlier in today's stream, we made this beat with Subcraft. And I have too many Chrome windows open, etc. So let's just crank the buffers on live for a moment. Yes, yes, yes. So, Subcraft, an amazing sub 808 bass plugin from UJam, 7-day free trial. There's a link in the description, but you might not need that free trial because you might be getting a free copy right now. I gotta say thank you once again to UJam for sponsoring a Beattober live stream. It helps make our Beattober adventure that much better. We get a sponsored stream. People come and donate. Everybody was so generous with the donations today. We blew the $500 goal out of the water. So congrats and thank you to everybody who did contribute in whatever way you contributed. By the way, if you don't have money to donate, that's totally understandable. If you share the stream links, if you write a little bit about the Beattober cause in your Instagram caption, just spreading the word is enough to support without spending $1. But it is time for a giveaway, to give away UJam or Subcraft by UJam. So what I need you to do, well, I think Subcraft is like purple, right? Purple and blue. So can we spam the purple and blue emojis in the chat? I'll run a 1-minute timer. All you have to do is spam in chat to win. Hashtag winner. I mean, exclamation point winner will show you the steps that it takes what you need to do basically after if you win. If your name gets picked, you have to follow some steps. Nightbot just dropped it in the chat. Purple and blue emojis. If you want to give away today, or if you want to give away on Thursday, we're going to roll it again if you win again. I hope everybody understands. I want to spread the love. 1 minute timer is on the clock. Keep it going with those purple and blue emojis. Some people's chats are getting held for review. That's okay. YouTube doesn't know if it's like spam or if it's real. But go. 40 seconds left. UJam makes a bunch of other cool plugins as well. I really love Virtual Drummer. If you need a realistic sounding drum kit, if you're making rock or pop music with a live drum kit, but you don't have a live drum kit, that's worth getting. Virtual Guitarist and Virtual Bassist are great. I've been doing a bunch of educational content with UJam, so you can check out their channel for tutorials by me. But Subcraft, the new 808 and bass plugin, let's give it away. 8 seconds on the clock. As soon as this timer finishes, I'm rolling the dice. 2, 1, 0. Stop the spam. Hold the spam. You are eligible to win, and I am dropping, or I'm not dropping. I am picking a name. I'm hitting the roll it button now. 3, 2, 1, roll it. Where's the winner? I missed it. Koidi, I always forget how to say your name. Co1DE505 is our winner today. Shout out to Co. Congrats on that win of Subcraft. All I need you to do, my friend, is, well, I need you to follow the instructions. If I type in !winner, follow those instructions. The first step of that is just typing your Instagram handle in the chat so I can get you your license to Subcraft. Now, if you won something today, we had 2 winners today. It's probably going to be on like next week that you get your prize because people are not working on the weekend. So that's what you got to know. All right, I'm just writing that down so nobody can pose as you in my DMs. Follow those instructions, send me a DM. It will be helpful if you go make a UGM account for free. That way they can add the license to your account. And you will need to let me know that email address in the Instagram DM that you send me. But folks, that's a wrap on our second Beattober stream. But I did promise that I would make the next stream public. So let me go here. Let's see. Open link in new tab. Go live. I'm going to just make this a public stream. We're going to stream 10 a.m. my time on Monday. So another morning stream. So if you caught this stream today and this is a good time for you, that's good news because we're going to do another morning stream on Monday. How do I do this? How long have I been doing YouTube? I still don't understand this interface. Hit the public button. Boom. Save. And I'm going to share the link and spam it in chat so you can set your reminder. If you go to that stream link, it will also show you the stream in your time zone, so you will know what time it is at. If y'all want something to watch after this, my friend Ricky Tinez is live making music with Ableton Move. So jump right from here to there. Go be respectful in the chat. Say Beattober gang here to support Ricky. Go say hi. Spread the Beattober love over there. And that's going to be all today. Thank you to everybody who donated. Beattober.com. If you get lost and forget what you're supposed to be doing or what's happening, I will see you all on Monday. If you didn't win that UJam plugin, by the way, which is most of you watching, go grab the free trial. Support the sponsor, support the channel. That's all. See you all over in Ricky's chat. This has been TAETRO. Have a good one. See you on Monday.